Also said a moment ago, I'm worried about my right front. They too asked him to go a little bit longer to get us to our window.
And watch that pit time, 12 seconds for the 7. Remember, they can do 9-second pit stops pretty easy, but you can only get about 14 gallons of gas in. Some teams need much more than that, the 42 being absolutely one of them. He's going to need nearly a full 20 gallons of Sunoco fuel when he comes to pit road. So this could change up the running order just because of the time. Now for the 42, this is going to seem counterintuitive, but if you're ever going to have a long stop, under green is the time. Because 4 seconds up the straightaway is only back to maybe the 9 car. Where 4 seconds under yellow could be 20 spots. See if the 42 comes this time. I mentioned the 1 locking up the front tires. He was clean green per NASCAR. No penalty on the 1, so nice job by Ross Chastain getting to pit road. 42 stays on the racetrack, but the 19 of Briscoe decides to peel off. Nice, clean pit road entry. We'll see how long this car has to sit on pit road. He was last on pit road in the 33 lap range. So Marty, I expect the 19 might have to wait on fuel a little bit.
Yes, they are. 4 to 5 seconds. They just told him a moment ago, Steve. You see Carson Hocevar coming down pit road as well. We'll get an eyeball on that right front for Hocevar. Briscoe's been pretty happy with the handling of the car. Just kind of needs a little bit better track position, but they are going to wait on fuel here for the defending winner here at Pocono, the 19. Meanwhile, for the 77, Carson Hocevar said, I'm good everywhere except turn 1. 2 free through turn 1 for Hocevar.
See that play for the 19, that literally the tire changer waited on the gas man. Like, we think it's all about changing tires. It was all about the gas man. They didn't want him to unplug any sooner than he needed to. Now we start to see a little bit of a trickle of other cars coming to pit road. We have the 48 of Bowman there. Now the leader, the 42 of Nemechek on pit road in front of you, Trevor.
John Hunter Nemechek pitting from those 33 laps led so far. He was really happy with his Toyota early in the run, but later he felt like he slid the right rear and was giving up some time to the 19. They are going to wait on fuel here to set themselves up later, Steve.
Once again, you watch the rear tire changer wait on the gas man. This is all going to be about gas in the car. So now a clear nod from the gas man saying he sees the fuel in the vent. They want these cars completely full at this point.
Talk about those top 3. Nemechek is out in front of Jones and Briscoe. Briscoe had made the pit stop. Here comes the 19 as the 42 makes his exit.
No surprise here. The 42 needed more fuel than the 19, but did a really good job only losing that much track position, right? 1 position on the racetrack. It might cost him 2 or 3 as the cycle continues. The other legacy car now in front of Trevor.
Justin Alexander has called his 43 car of Eric Jones to pit road. They will be waiting on fuel as well. Eric Jones just a little tight here in that run and hoping for an air pressure adjustment to get his balance back.
Scheduled green flag pit stops. 16.
Their stops are, because this also could be, if it's not the lead, it's going to be in the top 5 or 6 when this all cycles around. You see the 11 and the 9 continue to battle. McDowell has come to pit road. I think Gilliland has now moved himself in position as the highest up car that I think has a chance to make it on fuel. We'll see if that happens. Trevor.
Michael McDowell coming down pit road. He's going to go on the jack, but they're going to hold the jack up and wait for Travis to drop it once the fuel is full here, guys.
Good run of the race here in stage 2 with all 3 of those Spire Chevys inside the top 10. Michael McDowell exits the pit lane after making his scheduled stop with 10 to go in the stage.
I think Chase Elliott would say to his team that he needs a little bit of help on the balance of this race car as we get deeper into the run. The 11 car, Denny Hamlin, just seems to be a little bit better. Denny, can he get to the top of the racetrack over here? Can't quite put a run together through turns 1 and 2. He's ran down this 9 of Chase Elliott.
Now we do our burn bar presented by Red Bull.
Try to see who's the standout on the left side of your screen. Miles per gallon is what we're looking at. A high number would be an indication of somebody trying something. So I keep talking about Gilliland back there in 14th, but how about Cindric or Buscher? They're up at the mid to high 5s. So maybe we have a Ford trying to gamble, do something we didn't expect. Maybe they're going to try to steal some stage points here with 9 more laps to go.
There's the 2 eccentric, bottom of the screen with Busher in the 17. Denny to the inside of the 9. It's going to take the spot away, back into the lead through the 11 team.
Now, if I'm the 9, I would jump to pit road here, right? Like maybe 1 lap fresher tire, just something. Obviously, the 11's making more time than you. You're well inside your fuel window. You get enough fuel in it at this point. Only 73 laps to go in the race. Let's see what Alan Gustafson does. He's a master at this. Been doing this a long time on top of the pit box for Chase Elliott his entire career. Chase knows Alan's going to be looking at the 9 running the bottom. We'll see if that's to get the pit road or just trying to get the clean air. It looks to be just clean air at this point as he'll chase the 11 down again.
7 to go, stage 2.
And you know, when you think it, you just got to be careful with track size. And you're like, oh, 7 to go. It's a 2.5 mile track. So 7 laps is still a very, very, very long way as we now see the 60 of Priest come down pit road. Trevor.
Ryan Priest hitting pit road here. Knows he can make it from this point to the next stop there, Steve. You're going to see them wait on the fuel as well. 4 tires for Ryan Priest.
So let's see what they do, whether they let the jack down. They do. They don't really wait much. So that right there, as we go with the Trimble onboard camera of Ryan Priest looking back at the driver. So to Trevor's point about waiting on fuel, there is also the idea that you have the tire changer run around the gas man. That's also, like, in theory, a different play. Like, these teams have maybe 3 or 4 plays that look normal, but there's some nuance about who's priority at the back of the field. And that kind of shows the hand.